Hello, I am Melchior Hof, an engineer with a CNC factory in South Spain, and on request I make here a little video on how to use the 3D touch probe on the Syntec CNC machine. First you install the probe in the spindle and position it slightly, roughly above a hole that you want to take the 3D measurements of. Make sure the infrared connector is in line of sight, and when you press the touch probe, the receiver gets the signal and can give it into the Syntec controller. Make sure that you know the size of your ball tip, because you will need it in the calculation. With the MPG wheel, you position the probe above the hole that you want to find the center of, and put it roughly in the center within a couple of millimeters. Now at your Syntec controller you go to offset setting and click on Workpiece coordinate. A menu comes next that shows here manual center. This gives the menu for auto center. As the probe is connected to the Syntec controller, there can be an automatic input feedback. For this reason, we can use Auto Center 1 here on top. We can choose here if we want to measure the outer or the inner center of an object. In this case I have a hole and I don't want the outside measurements, so I will use the inner center, so I choose option 1. Now we need to input the settings. I know that my hole I want to measure is 12 millimeter and the touch probe ball is 4 millimeter. Subtract it from each other and put in here the difference. So this is 8. Enter. Because it's a round hole, it's 2 times for X and Y, both 8. Now there is a safe distance that you want that the probe can slowly approach. Put this at around 2 millimeter for safety. The feed rate can be anywhere, but don't choose it too low in general. So I put it on 50. Then the Z coordinate is actually the current machine Z height. You can put this in manually, but you can also say that you do Z coordinate set. You confirm, and this automatically puts this value in the Z height. This is the level that will be used to measure the center in the hole. When the Z height is set, we can place the ball higher to have a safe distance. This can also be used for outer objects. While measuring, it will go down to the measuring height, but in between the measurements it will go up. This can also avoid collisions. To start the measuring sequence, you need to put the machine in auto, and you can start the outer center now. When the measurement process is finished, the machine will put the probe in the center of the hole. Now, by a simple step, the auxiliary coordinates, the current position x, y of the hole, can be latched to the offset settings of the machine, positioning your coordinate system in this center for x and y. Yes, confirm that this is done into the designed workpiece. Okay. Now the machine coordinates are exactly above the center of the hole.